So we're at that point of the season where I'm gonna tell you guys my major complaint with every single season, and hopefully episodes address this. So after the narrative of a season, we get to this period of a festival or, you know, an event. Now these are kind of meaningless, and to be honest, they pretty much sell cosmetic items the most. Nothing wrong with that, but I don't know. I get tired of Destiny during this point, and maybe it's natural. Maybe this is actually the reason I keep playing this game, because I have these break periods and I go off playing Call of Duty, Dark Tide right now, or some other game, Cyberpunk, whatever maybe I'm doing on the side. Yeah, maybe that's the reason I'm able to do that, and it keeps my love for Destiny. But I'm absolutely tired of, once the seasonal narrative concludes, Destiny is absolutely dead with content and there's nothing meaningful to do. No matter the season, we're talking Splicer, my personal favorite season. Season of the Witch has been incredible. I adore every bit of this season, even though the narrative execution with cutscenes and stuff like that have kind of been lacking. We'll circle around to that because I think episodes could address that. Weapons have been great. All this stuff has been great. But once the narrative concludes, you guys can just go off and play a different game. Excuse my language, that probably got bleeped out or, you know, deleted from the commentary, whatever I did. But yeah, like, it's very unfortunate that we get a live service model that really doesn't engage us for the later half of the season, basically. And this is where I want episodes to change things, and I'll be honest, based on the image we have received, I'll be throwing it up on the screen pretty soon, it does seem like we will be at least taking on that challenge of bringing engaging content throughout periods of an episode. So with that being said, let's throw up this image and talk about exactly what's going on. So as you see here, we got 3 seasons or 3 episodes. Now, they're calling these episodes because they have acts. I'm perfectly fine with that, even though I do like seasons. But hey, episode sounds a little bit more juicier, a different name. And honestly, I think a lot of players, if they heard seasons, they would feel differently about this model. So in a marketing sense, it makes sense to change it to episodes. Now, throughout each episode, the main points we should be getting is new exotic weapons, or at least a new exotic weapon, a new exotic mission. And in every act, we're going to be getting some stuff. Now, the first act will be obviously the juiciest when it comes to new armor, but as you see here, we're getting new quest, new story, new activities, new weapons, artifact mods, pass ranks, pass rewards, and new armor. Now, the new armor is only exclusive to Act 1 from what it looks like from the graph we see. All the other stuff is part of each act, so that's fine by me. New armor every act will be insane. I don't know how they can do that. Specifically, I'm guessing new exotic armor, but that's a different story. Now, what's pretty important to mention here is we are getting new pass ranks every act. So the first act, from what I've heard, is 100 ranks. Now, after that, Act 2 is going to be 50, and Act 3 will be 50, and this will bring us to 200 total ranks in the Season Pass or Battle Pass, whatever you want to call it. That is a lot of content. That is a lot of stuff in there. There could be a lot of good stuff. There could be a lot of meaningless stuff, whatever. This may be controversial because not everyone, from what I'm aware of, is like me and gets the Battle Pass done in 3 weeks. I know, lucky me, a little crazy on that, but we'll see how things play out in that regard. But we're getting new activities, new weapons, new story, new quest, each act, as well as new artifact mods. But that sounds incredible. That sounds like something we have wanted. Now, will this new story be every week, or will it be a big content dump? That's what I'm hopeful for. The reason why I like that is that even though DLC was not the right thing or appropriate for a game like Destiny, and the live service model does do this game wonders in terms of interaction and continuing playing and stuff like that, I do think that players want a big content dump to interact with a period of time before they complete it, before you give them another content dump. So if you're giving new story, new quest, new weapons, new activities, bam, on the first week, and then throughout the other weeks you have challenges, new ever stuff, and you can take your time or you can rush through it, whatever it may be through Act 1, awesome. That is incredible. And it seems that each act is aiming to do just that, but at the same time, keep us engaged for those 6 weeks. And I think that is a drastic step to what we have now. Right now, we get to this midpoint of the season, bam, it's done. If you're missing out on anything, this is your time to do it. If you're like me that grinds everything and played a lot, I kind of have a hard time wanting to play this game. So episodes, if it includes that type of stuff, I think this is going to be a great middle ground for what we have been seeking for when it comes to the live service model and getting some content dumps, but also in keeping us engaged throughout periods of time. Now, at this point, I'm sure some of you guys may be done with the franchise because of the Final Shape story and you'll hop off. We'll see how things play out with the player base and what they want. I'm going to be here for the foreseeable future. I love Destiny, for better or worse, I guess you could say. But in all, hopefully episodes do aim to change the way we interact with the game in a meaningful way. Like I mentioned before, if they can tell stories in more cinematic, more incredible ways, more ways that we physically see it rather than read it, then I'm all for it. And again, I'm not knocking the lore books. I think the lore books are incredible and I want them to maintain how they are. It allows the writers of Destiny to really tell some stories that they can't visually show you. Now, I'm sure we can create the argument that, hey, there should be some media like an anime, animation series, whatever about Destiny telling some of these incredible stories. I agree, but right now when it comes to the game, some stuff that we saw this season should have been in the cutscene and wasn't. Like this past week, we learned about Saint 14 killing Savathun over and over and over and over and over again. Yeah, like I wish we saw that in a cutscene. It's unfortunate we didn't, but hey, stuff like that I hope episodes can include and allow us to really see the wonderful story and world that Bungie has created in Destiny visually. But pretty much that's all I have to say on this one. Leave your thoughts down below on episodes. Are you guys excited for this new model? Is this something that you wanted when it comes to content dumps? Again, some of the stuff is still speculatory because, hey, we haven't experienced these episodes just yet. And when Echoes comes out after the Final Shape, we should hopefully get a good understanding of what we're doing and what we're going for. But leave your thoughts down below. If you guys also enjoyed this video and found this video informative, definitely be sure to drop this video a like. Helps out the video a ton. And to stay up to date with all the content from me, be sure to hit that subscribe button and that bell to be notified when I do drop more content. But till then, that's all I got for this one. ShadowNinja here, and I'm out.